I just hope I don't beat that guy. I don't have to beat that guy.
It's not that bad.
Definitely with Beast coming up.
It's not what you would want, but it's not that bad. So we have Ike and Ryu against Pac-Man and Lucas.
The headband warriors.
You are right. And the thing is, I've actually talked with Joey about this, and he thinks that or Ike, not Cloud, Ike is a very strong team. The thing with this team is that both of these characters hit extremely hard, so if they have momentum, you're going to be scary.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get hit, and you're going to get hit hard. At the same time, Pac-Man and Lucas is a team that it's really awkward, because Pac-Man himself is weird to play against, right?
And it definitely is.
And then there's Lucas, which is also a character that not that many players actually use.
We have YIZ, and we got Sam partially, and I think there's one other guy, Barry. Those are the Lucas we have. So you can get your Lucas experience here in the country.
Definitely, but as we see, Patrio and Joe already have a lead, but as we say that, there goes Patronio's stock. And what I was about to say too is that Pac-Man is this character, he can hold a lot of stage control because of that
exactly.
It
really pushes people away, it becomes a threat as soon as it gets launched, and he can do stuff while doing it. You need to have a tool to actually deal with that hydrant. If you don't know how to deal with it, you're gonna get hit by it, as you just saw.
Yep.
Patrick hitting the hydrant and killing Joey with that hydrant.
Yep. And the thing about it is too, like, the hydrant can get destroyed in doubles fairly easily because there are so many people on the stage. But at the same time, it pushes everybody around, and then there's also the trampoline and the projectile.
So it becomes a very unique game to play against Pac-Man.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be entirely different as soon as that hydrant is out.
Yep. He can use it as a landing tool as well, but I feel like if Pac-Man is at disadvantage in doubles, his teammate has to be there, because if it's not the case, it's really hard for him to really get back on stage. And Lucas is a character that gets a lot out of his own grabs. But in teams, you don't really get the time to actually get all those extended combos. And there goes.
Oh, that was a team kill, but
a team kill.
Debo did take Patrick's stock.
Yep. And as we see right now, exactly what we could predict with Pac-Man is that we have a lot of chaos going on. All players kind of doing their thing, but Pac-Man just making it kind of look like it's chaotic because of all those hydrants and the projectiles that he has.
And I'm not sure how well Joey and Patrick are familiar with the Pac-Man matchup, because if you don't know the tricks, if you don't know what Pac-Man can do, you're definitely going to get overwhelmed by the things that are going to get thrown at you.
And the dash attack. Pac-Man's dash is really good. Has a lot of a very low amount of cooldown lag. Oh, that's a shield break.
And Sam being way too far away. But some miscommunication between the green team.
Yep. Just stack on the extra percent though with the dash attack. So that was a lot of percent on, I think it was the dash shield. The stock. This is very even.
This is very even. And the hydrant is nobody's friend. Keep that in mind. As soon as the hydrant's out, it's nobody's friend. It can be everyone's tool.
I like how Joey countered that hydrant just to put the damage on it. But it's, I think Jefe and PurpleDebo who have the advantage right now. Patronio off stage. Jefe. Ooh. And right now PurpleDebo has to watch out because he has so much percent. And if one of these two characters, either Ryu or I, hit you, you're down. You're done. Oh,
the infamous grab from Pac-Man that shouldn't be in the game to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, and the Shoryuken. That was
a very odd Shoryuken.
That was a very odd Shoryuken, but Patronio makes it work. He's one of those players that just knows, like, I'm going to Shoryuken you now, and it's going to work. He's one of those players that just makes it work.
Jefe probably trying to find a grab.
Oh, wow. PK freeze?
Yeah, PK freeze has very little landing lag.
Oh, wow.
Very little lag at all.
Yeah, it's a really weird move. It's way better than PK Flash. But right now we see that both of the red teams have this Shoryuken again. That will be the star. And Joey going for the team kill, but that was a very close game.
I do like what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, definitely. PurpleDebo and Jefe definitely understanding that they create some kind of chaos. And
they know how to transverse in that chaos.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Jefe actually understands pretty well how to play around Pac-Man's tools. That's really important if you team with this character, because otherwise you get annoyed. It's like, what am I supposed to do?
You're gonna get you're gonna get hit by the hydrant. You're gonna get hit by the water that gets shot out of it, and you're gonna get just so many things.
Yeah,
so many things.
It's the same thing teaming with Racket Mundo. It's also like you have to understand what he's doing. Otherwise, like, what?
you have to get in the mind of Mundo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You definitely have.
That's one of the examples too. There are a lot of players that just have their own unique kind of playstyle, and if you team with them a lot, you understand them and you can use it to your fullest to both of your fullest potential.
Yeah, exactly. And definitely, teaming with Mundo is a very unique experience.
Yep.
And from what I understand.
It definitely is. It definitely is. And Patrino and Joey both being players that I kind of see as players that hit you hard if they hit you. I mean, it's Ryu and Ike in this case. They both have, like, he has a Fox, as we are going to see right now. Joey also has Captain Falcon and Cloud. All these characters hit hard, but these players definitely make the best of use out of that. Because
do you actually think, sorry for interrupting, but do you actually think that Patrino is going for Fox just because of the chaos that Pac-Man creates with the projectiles and stuff?
I think it's a solid decision because one, you already have that power to back you up with Ike. For two, that game was really close. For the same, you could have lost that just as well. But the third thing, Fox has mobility, which allows him to move around the stage way better, which I think is important against a character like Pac-Man.
Sure is.
So I think this choice is understandable. If it's going to work out, we will have to see. And Ike will get that. Ooh, nope, no upper there from Patrino. And Dream Team with all the stage control.
Joey getting pushed away by the Hydrant.
Yep. And this is scary for Patrino, but because Fox off stage, it's really hard for him to get to recover against two people, right? Against one person, it's already difficult. Against two capable players,
and definitely becomes a tough thing to do.
Yeah, and I feel like Fox in general in teams isn't that strong of a character. I think Ryu is better in teams, but the problem with Ryu and Ike is both of them are rather slow. So if you're on the other side of the stage and you have to go to your teammate to cover them, both characters have a hard time doing that because they are so slow. Which is also why I think Fox might work.
Debo doing his best to keep all opponents away on the ledge.
So much stage control by the blue team right
there.
Yeah,
I think especially in doubles, Pac-Man can be a huge catalyst to actually maintain the stage control because of all the tools he has. Yeah, and that is definitely a big advantage of Lucas.
Yeah.
Who needs his space? Definitely against these characters, but he's getting footstooled. Couldn't come back. That was very unfortunate.
The thing is, though, what I really like to see is whenever two people when they team in doubles, when they are ledge guarding someone, and you know that both players understand, like, okay, I'm covering these options, you cover those options, and if people do this properly, it's so hard to get away from the ledge. It's so difficult against a team that actually understands how to guard the ledge together. Which is why I also think 2 versus 1. Oh, the peak is rocket, but it's not Nest, so that won't kill.
Like almost being on 200%.
That's a lot of rage.
He's not getting any more rage, but he's still living.
Yep. And as long as that Ike is not going down, it's going to be really hard for the blue team right here. Goes for the counter. Smart counter. Yeah, and Ike's recovery is very, very. I say it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's very linear. You either go up, straight up, or straight forward.
It's either side B or up B, and both of them are gameable. Because up B,
very much.
He throws his sword in front of him in a small angle, right? So if you're slightly behind him, you can hit him with pretty much everything.
You can. For example, even if misspaced a bit, the up B, you can, like, for example, a character with a charge shot or something, you can just punish with that, and you just get your kills. And
the way to game Ike, if you don't have one of this, like a Cheek Needle or a Samus charge shot, what you can do is jump slightly behind his up B, and then throw out a move, a spike if you have one, to hit him from slightly behind. He will just get hit.
I definitely have seen that before, yeah.
And he will die too because he has no super armor anymore.
PurpleDebo right now being in a very tough position. Yep. He has to rely on the Hydrant, I think, to keep people out.
Straight forward there. No follow-up from the forward air because
there's going to be a Hydrant.
Yep.
There's always going to be a Hydrant as soon as Pac-Man is in the air, at least from PurpleDebo.
Yep.
And it for good reason, of course. Especially in the 2v1 situation, you have something that keeps both players away. So you can actually focus on one player, getting your damage in there.
Pass and throw. That's not going to be a follow-up, though.
Oh yeah, something fun about the Lemon. It falls so slowly that Fox tried to make it drop and do an aerial move and pick it back up again, but because it falls so slowly, he just grabbed it back instantly.
Oh, smart recovery by PurpleDebo, not getting hit by that, what's it called, the eruption?
Yes, do we see the Lemon? It has some very odd properties.
Okay. Dehydrant, which is why you don't want to go for a smash attack to cover like air dash or something over falling aerial, because he will throw that hydrant. So what you want to do is not go right below Pac-Man, but go
slightly angled.
Slightly angled so that you can hit a forward air or an up air or whatever.
And if you got a strong aerial, you can actually hit through the hydrant and hit Pac-Man, unless he's prepared.
Oh,
but
wow. That's it.
As I said, that he SD.
That will be the set in favor of Patrino and Joey. They will move on.